Picture this: a continent where a raging inferno is quenched by torrential rains in just a single day. That's the wild weather flip Australia's Victoria state recently went through, from bushfires to flash floods in less than 24 hours.
You've tuned in to Hear the Web by Tom and Lily, your weekly dose of gripping real-life narratives from around the world. Today we're discussing the astonishing case of Australia's severe weather swing. Now let's dive into the rain-doused details, shall we?
Absolutely, Lily. Less than 24 hours since residents in Victoria were running from bushfires, authorities started warning of flooding. The Australian Bureau of Meteorology said that northeastern Victoria was in line for flash floods by October 4th.
This occurred because of drastically heavy rainfall, which not only put out the flames but also managed to elevate river levels in the state, right?
That's correct. As recently as the day prior, around 17,000 hectares were up in flames. The first responders even rescued a farmer who got caught up in the flooding while still dealing with the fire aftermath.
Such terrifying and dramatic weather shifts. It's kind of jarring to think of, right? Especially as this weather shift happened against an unusually arid Australian spring backdrop, which itself began unusually in September.
Odd indeed, Lily. In fact, Bureau of Meteorology reported that it was the driest September on record, with rainfall being an astounding 71% below the average calculated from 1961 to 1990.
A dry spell of that magnitude can be conducive for bushfires. How are the authorities managing the situation across Victoria?
Firefighters are still trying to contain the blaze in two parts of Victoria, but it seems that the immediate threat to residents has been neutralised. As relieving as it might be for the Victorians, one can't ignore the burdens they are juggling. First the bushfires and now the flooding.
A striking portrayal of climate extremities, isn't it? The residents are bracing and fortifying themselves against the fire, and overnight they are battling a flood.
Meanwhile, things were going from bad to worse in New South Wales state, where a 5,200 HA bushfire near the town of Bermagee quite literally burned out of control.
Despite the rain and the firefighters' persistent efforts, several properties were lost. This incident highlights the climate crisis at a more granular level and its far-reaching, undeniable implications. Wouldn't you agree, Tom?
Absolutely, Lily. Today's story of Australia's volatile weather paints an alarming portrait of a world where we are witnessing more frequent and extreme weather events. And it's a crucial reminder that all of us need to act. Our resilience depends on it. Until next week, this is Tom and Lily signing off from Hear the Web. Stay safe.